Let me guess, you're in charge of marketing at your PI law firm and you clicked on this video hoping it would give you simple and actionable steps to help you market and get ahead of your competition. Well, don't worry, we've got you covered. Our team has worked with thousands of PI law firms over the years, some of the largest in the nation. We've helped them generate around 40% more leads on average, while also streamlining their intake process. And in this video, we're going to give you our top 4 recommendations that you can implement today so that you can dominate your market. And if you appreciate these types of videos, consider subscribing and liking the video. We post content just like this every Tuesday. Let's jump into it. So in order to get your first clients in the door and start building your book of business, you need to get your name out there, and there's so many ways to do this, but the most proven and fastest way to get your firm in front of the people that are actively in need of your service is through online paid advertising. When you start building out your online ad campaign, you want to structure it in a way that solves the needs of your clients. And the data shows us that the overwhelming consumer need for personal injury is for them to find out what their case is worth. What's going through their heads right now is that they're potentially going to get a lot of money from this case of theirs. And they want to know how much money they're going to get, and they want to know that right now. So you'll likely want to craft your messaging to help solve this need of theirs. And I'll give you some examples of what that looks like in a second, but first, here's how you can structure your campaign to reach the folks that you're looking for. First, you'll want to target the lower 50% income brackets. And the reason for that is that these folks typically don't have a family lawyer, and they need to use the internet to find help. You'll want to target the lower income zip codes and not use any messaging that could potentially scare people away who don't know that your services aren't going to cost them anything yet. It's also worth targeting mobile devices because as much as 70 to 80% of PI cases are signed up using mobile devices, and that's because PI is a more urgent type of niche, with 98% of cases signed up within 2 days of making their first internet search. So it's imperative to capture and convert these leads as soon as they click on your ad or visit your website. And something like a 24/7 live chat or 24/7 call center to answer calls or reach out and close your leads whenever they come in is immensely helpful. Most of the time you'll want to exclude the 24 or under and the 65 or over age brackets, with the sweet spot being between 25 to 44. And the ideal time to show these ads being from 7 to 9 a.m. or 5 to 9 p.m. on the weekdays and all day on the weekends. That's when a majority of leads and signups actually happen. If your intake team can't handle this, then that's a huge problem, and your competitors will likely steal cases from you because they're already doing this. Targeting keywords such as accident lawyer will help you sign up more MVA cases, because when someone is involved in a car accident, they're much more likely to search for an accident lawyer as opposed to an injury lawyer. And in most markets, this will actually help you reduce your cost per signed case. For social media ads, you'll find that video is going to work the best for you, and using numbers in your ads has shown the best results. Here's some examples that you can build off of. Something like 3 mistakes that ruin the value of your case after a car accident, or 3 misconceptions about how much your car accident case is worth. And one of the most simple yet important things that you can do right now is running a retargeting campaign on social media. Every dollar that you've spent driving traffic to your website or landing pages through Google Ads and SEO, you want to immediately activate a retargeting campaign that is targeting all of those same people as they browse through Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. This is one of the cheapest ways to capitalize on the advertising dollars that you've already spent, and it can help you dramatically reduce your cost per signed case. If you don't know what content marketing is, it's simply just about creating informational pieces of written or video content, and it's generally designed to help you educate your target audience. It's an extremely powerful way to establish credibility while also marketing your firm at the same time. And if you're worried about this meaning that you have to become a part-time blogger or TikToker or something like that, don't worry too much, because there's plenty of ways around that. You could try to use user-generated content, or UGC for short, which is basically just a way for you to leverage social media creators to create this content for you, and then this content can be posted to their accounts, benefit from the visibility of their followings, plus it can then be turned into a video ad through social media ad campaigns. There's plenty of platforms out there that will actually help you coordinate these campaigns at a pretty reasonable cost. But of course, you do have to be careful to make sure that everything is being done to specific regulations. Another great way to make easy content is by recording an interview with a previous client. You can have them tell their story, how easy the process was, and about all the money that they made by working with you. You should be able to get multiple short-form videos from this single interview, which should give you at least 3 to 6 months of very solid advertising content. Lastly, another great tool to automate content marketing is, of course, ChatGPT. Everyone knows that ChatGPT is incredible, but previous and older versions did have its limitations, and it was pretty notorious for sounding a bit too much like AI. The newest versions, however, of ChatGPT have nearly solved these issues. The 4.0 with Canvas model allows you to easily edit the length, the reading levels, adjust specific paragraphs, the sound of everything, so on and so forth. It's truly amazing, and if you're interested in learning more about ways to use it, you should consider subscribing to our channel because we post videos about AI and marketing tips every single week. You can use ChatGPT to write out social media posts, blog articles, or even scripts for videos. As I mentioned earlier in this video, 98% of PI cases sign up within 2 days of their first online search for help. And at least 59% of leads are being generated after standard business hours. So if your intake team isn't set up to handle these leads, qualify them, and sign them up as soon as they come in, your competitors are probably going to get to them first. Here at Blazeo, this is something that we actually specialize in. Our 24/7 live chat engages with your website visitors, letting them know that a live agent is available to help them whenever they need it, answer any questions, concerns within 30 seconds or less, and proceed to collect their contact information, qualify them, and even collect a signed retainer if they'd like it. For leads that are generated in other ways, such as a form fill on your website or through social media, our 24/7 fully US-based call center will reach out to each lead and qualify and get the retainer signed on the spot. Our team has a conversion rate of 94% for wanted leads, and we act as an extension of your firm, helping you close more business out of all these new leads that you're about to be generating. Click on the link in the description of this video to set up a demo with our team, and don't forget to tell them that Ryan sent you so you can claim your 60-day money-back guarantee. One of the first things, if not the first thing that your potential clients do is they look at your reviews. They want to know if you're credible, if you have a good track record, and if you're going to help them get the money that they're hoping to win. And a common mistake I see so many law firms and businesses make is that they work with the client, their client has a great experience, and then the firm never follows up with them to see if they'd be willing to leave a review. And the answer, almost 10 times out of 10, is of course. You worked hard for these people, you got them paid, and they're happy with you because of it. Why wouldn't they be willing to take a few minutes out of their day to help you out? A process that I've used in the past that I found a lot of success with was simply giving them a call and saying something like this. Hey John, how's it going? It's Ryan with Cone Law. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. I'm glad things are going well. So John, the reason for my call is obviously I want to see how you're doing, but I also want to make sure that you're 100% satisfied with the service that you've received. You are? Okay, great. That's great to hear. And one last thing, John, is of course, you know, we're a mom and pop law firm, and most of our business is built off of reviews and referrals. I want to ask you if you'd be comfortable with taking a few minutes to write about your experience with us on Google. You are? Awesome. Really appreciate it, John. If you incorporate this simple follow-up call into your process with every single client, I promise you'll have hundreds of 5-star reviews in no time. And we can even help you out with making those phone calls if you'd like. That's it for now. I hope you found this video useful. Again, check out the link in the description if you need help with your intake process. Our team would be more than happy to have a quick chat with you and help you figure out a good solution for you and your team. I'll see you all next week.